Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing a general timeless reading. Whenever this message finds you, it's the right time, and there's probably something here for you. Let's open this space to hang out, relax, and connect to the divine through the cards. I hope you're all doing good. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to be using the Crazy Cat Tarot, which is really funny, really cute. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. This is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces, and I remind you to please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Alright. Spirit, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for Pisces, the most accurate predictions, most powerful confirmations, and the best advice for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to hear right now? I'm taking cards upright, just so you know. The early bird discount for the personalized forecast for next year is about to end. So if you would like to save $75 and receive your forecast way earlier this year, you can do so by checking out the description, clicking on the link. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What do we have here? So I see that at this time, you're being called to have emotional maturity. You're being called to use everything that you have learned very practically. You know, it's not only to learn a bunch of stuff through experience, sometimes even heartache, but it is to actually apply those lessons where it matters, right? You may have a lot of wisdom, but if you don't apply it, what good does it give you, right? What good is it? So some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Some of you may be almost like realizing how much you have learned by starting to apply it a little bit more. Now, for the challenge position, we got here the Seven of Pentacles. So, you know, you've done a lot. You have invested quite a bit, and you may feel like the real results, the potential hasn't been reached just yet. But that doesn't mean that it's not happening. There's a lot happening under the surface, and sometimes it's hard to see it. Because, you know, just like when you plant a seed, it takes a while for the plant to break through the soil so you can see it, right? In the surface. But that doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It's growing. It's just growing kind of like under the surface, right? So the same goes for everything that you're doing now. You may feel like something is not really working out. You may feel like you're putting your energy into something and it's not quite proving to you that it's successful. But Spirit is telling you here, just give it some time. Stay the course, okay? Just stay the course. Do what you know will bring in that goal that you're working towards. Whether it is persistence, discipline, whether it is hard work, alignment, good habits. Whatever it is, stay the course. And when those moments of impatience arrive, or those moments in which you may look at your results and be like, this is not enough, try to use everything you've learned, that emotional maturity, to navigate that moment and stay the course, okay? I know that you've been in a very abundant place in the past, and you may not feel like you're there anymore. Some of you have lived with a lot of money, a lot of recognition, success, physical comfort, luxury, money to spare, goods to spare, friends to spare. And some of you in the past, you have achieved things that you're very proud of. Things that maybe you never thought you could. things that make you more, or made you very admirable to others. Those things will never be taken away from you. Those are successes that are yours to keep. They happened. So that's a fact, right? Right now, I see that there is a lot of potential for more of those successes or manifestations or goals met, dreams come true. There's a lot of potential for that right now. You already have something in mind, something that makes you feel very excited, very passionate, very inspired, motivated. It's like you have your eyes set on something. And this new beginning, if properly handled, can take you where you want to go. But I see that in the near future, it's very easy to be tempted into comparing yourself to your past or to other people and fall for the illusion that it's not going to work or that it's not working out. It's easy for you to maybe quit in the near future out of impatience, out of not getting like immediate results. So that's why you're being advised here to have that, temperance, to understand that sometimes things take time, most of the times. It's a reminder to keep yourself in your center above all else, in that emotional maturity, in your routine, in your practices that ground you, that help you, right? Some of you are maybe dealing with a Sagittarius in some level. Some of you may have Sagittarius placements, or you may have a lot of this fiery, fun, adventurous energy that always wants to kind of be more, do more, achieve more, explore more. But at times, like this time, you're being recommended to just stay the course, basically. In your environment, you may have people that complain. You may have people that complain a lot. Even if their life is going very well, even if things are getting better for them, even if things are getting better for you, even if there is success, even if there is abundance. There are people around you that always see an empty cup. Where they could see a lot of very beautiful things, they always see lack. All right, so pay attention to, not pay attention to those people and what they have to say, but pay attention to the fact that they're there and that you can tell who is who. Pay attention to that internal awareness, like this person is always a victim. So if I spend more time with them, if I believe what they say, if I agree with them, inevitably I'm going to be kind of soaking up that victim mentality, right? I see that there is around you a bit of pessimism, a bit of narcissism, a little bit of cynicism. Isms. But this is not you. You have a choice. You're building a level of success that exceeds any previous level of success that you've had. But it takes time. If you want to build a little shack, the foundation is not going to take that long to make. But if you want to create the best, tallest, most amazing building in the whole wide world, the foundations are going to take a while. You know what I mean? Confirmation. I got a little thing here. So it's like, if you are expecting very quick results, very overnight success kind of thing, that also speaks about how small your goals are. So think about it, like, what is it that you want? If what you want is really extraordinary, It deserves time. Invested time for it to become extraordinary. So just kind of get that alignment there. Make sure that you have that alignment in mind. There's like a lack of connection there. Some of you are like, you know what? I want to have the biggest, baddest, most humongous business in the world. But then you're like, but I don't want to invest. I don't want to work with other people. I don't want to have employees, and I don't want to have to work hard. And it's like, okay, so how exactly are you going to go about this, right? So just observe if there is like an obvious incongruency with what you desire. Some of you want to create something so big that it exceeds your past success, but you want the results to be immediate when even in the past they weren't. So it's like, you know, just make sure that you're in the same kind of like page, I guess, with yourself. For hopes and fears, some of you may have a desire. So it's like a craving for immediate results that is so bad that you can even kind of like sabotage your big goals and choose little goals just because you want the results now. Some of you, for example, you may have a business and you may be like, I want money now, so I'm going to do something that I don't necessarily want to do because it will bring me money now. And I'm going to stop doing what will bring me amazing money in the future if I stick to it. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, balance. It's time to really think about what you want, where you want to go, and align your efforts, your mentality, your habits, your mindset, your routine to really tailor to that. So do you want to play small? Do you want to play big? Do you want to go big? Do you want to go home? Do you want immediate little money or long-term tons of money? Do you want immediate weight loss or weight gain that may just come right back? Or do you want a long, steady approach to permanent weight loss or weight gain? Are you in it for the long game? Because if you are, then you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to put in work, day in, day out, disciplined, perseverant work. And miracles happen. But don't leave everything to miracles. Don't leave everything to manifestations. It's like, I don't know if that's a saying or what, like God helps those who help themselves or something. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. So it's time to make that choice, okay? Whatever you choose is fine. But make sure that what you choose is a conscious choice and that how you're living and going about it makes sense for that. All right, Pisces, so this is what I got for you today. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did in any way, please comment below. Let me know if this is applying to you. Let me know if you're getting impatient. Let me know what is it that you're impatient about. I want to hear it. Also, if you like this video, if you like this channel, please show some support here. I would really appreciate it. You can subscribe, takes a second, or like, takes a second. And I'll leave you all of the relevant information in the description box below so you can make the most out of that big discount that is about to end on the 2024 personalized reading forecasts. In these are pre-recorded 1 hour-ish videos that are created specifically for you, tapping into your energy, not the energy of the collective, your specific energy, your specific life circumstances. And we go ahead and we break down, okay, January in love, money, health, spirituality. February in money, love. You know, we break down every single month of 2024. And we highlight which months are best for what and in which months you should avoid what. And that can give you kind of like a very early prediction so that you can plan your year around that. Within reason, of course. But, you know, it will show you, like, what are the great times to work on your health? What are the great times to really double down on that work? And what are the best dates for launching a product or to take a vacation, things like that. So if you would like to save 75 bucks in that actual product, you can go ahead and check that out, okay? All right, Pisces, I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Be patient.